Eckhart Tolle, a very enlightened man, talks about happiness. And he says happiness comes from being who we are, what we are. And this brings us peace. No affectations here. No ego wanting. No role playing. Being truly who we are. That takes a lot of courage, because most of us go through life playing various roles, and we change the roles in the context of the situation we're in. Our role playing before somebody we regard as a boss or somebody in authority will be very different from someone who we regard as our inferior. But the point is, no one is our inferior and no one is better. Everybody in their essence is the same. Everybody thinks what they are, but whatever they think they are and whatever we think we are is not what we are. What we are comes when thinking stops. When we're right in the moment, not planning anything, no agenda, being exactly what we are at the moment, coming from the real self, not the personality. When we respond to the world from our true character, that's as close as we can get to our real self at the time. As I said, no affectations, no acts. It does take a great deal of awareness and, you could say, vulnerability. But what is being vulnerable? What is feeling the fear anyway? Not the real self. What feels the fear is our self-image, our man-made, mind-made thinking about what we are. And we can never find out what we are by thinking about it. We can only be it. Be it by going into it, going into the present moment, being fully aware of what's happening, with no agenda as to why we are here. When we reach that stage, we act with true spontaneity. Spontaneity that wells up within us from that God part of us, which we all have. You could say the loving part, the compassionate part, the joyful part. That is, or those are the qualities of what lie within us all. We can bring those qualities about by being mindful as much as we can, being in the present moment as much as we can. Mindfulness does lead eventually to greater habits of mindfulness. I would say that once we know we can be mindful at any stage and know that it's true, we will have found at least one huge step to our happiness and to the happiness of all those we interact with.